Hello, everyone. Jonathan Saar, JuvoHub. We're learning leads. Thank you for joining this podcast. It's available all on your podcast stations, YouTube, blog. We got it all. Thank you for being here. Today, we're talking about microlearning. Not a new topic. Good reminders I wanted to share with everyone today. A phrase that I've seemed to find myself using a bit more often too is skilling. So microlearning is one way of describing like these little short modules of training. But have you ever considered replacing that word with a word like skilling or upskilling? There's intention with that. Microlearning just means little learning, so short learning. Skilling has a much deeper meaning because we are trying to take what we already know and level up. So what are you doing to level up in your training? Whether it's personally or if you're the person that's listening to the show and you're looking for ways to create higher engagement with your students that work at your company. Microlearning is a great way to keep learning going without having to go through a large process to book a room, book a call, create a long course, and so on and so forth. So what can we do to encourage that, encourage microlearning, upskilling? Just keep it simple. This is where data analytics will help you with what your students need. Good communication with operations. So give you an example, software upgrade, new software, taking over a new property, taking over a bunch of new properties. So now we're bringing in change management into the picture. Lots going on. Well, what can we do to immediately just get some training out there for our team? Well, that's where we frame it in that bubble of upskilling or skilling. We want our team to feel confident about what they're using. And I'm going to give you a contrast. So let's just talk about software, an example. So you have this new software tool that you're using. You've done the pilot program. You know exactly what it's going to do. It's going to save time on this. It's going to help with this, yada, 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 all these different things. And then so now your team is required to take this 2-hour session, 3-hour session, how to learn it. What did they retain? How much did they retain of that training? That's where the upskilling comes into play. Real application. So upskilling could be, with this new tool that you're using, a focused 3-minute, 4-minute session, whether it's a video recording or whatever you want to do. But like, hey, today we're going to talk about how to click this and then do this. That's upskilling. Simple, bite-sized, track it somehow, make sure everyone's engaged with it. So think about that for your team right now. As opposed to putting all this effort into a 2-hour session, is there a benefit to just breaking that down? That's up to you. You need to determine the needs of your students. But it is a concept that if you think of what the purpose behind microlearning is, it's retention. So are they going to retain what you have created for them today? If 2 hours is too much, what does it take to get that information out in bite-sized increments? Ponder on that. Jonathan Saar, JuvoHub. Check out JuvoHub.com. All kinds of cool resources we're going to be adding or continuing to add for you property management training professionals. Thank you for tuning into the show. JuvoHub. We're learning leads. Take care, everyone.